Alright, let's see if it works. It does work. Greetings, humans, greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and answering all of the most important questions that we have today, including, is Michelle Obama actually a man? Well, we'll leave that to some of the other broadcasters out there, but we actually do have some very important questions, including, can dinosaurs actually be superheroes? I don't know, they're dinosaurs, so they already have superpowers. Yes, indeed. I want to say hello out there. Great to see Grant out here. He feels a disturbance in the force. In the farce, rather. Well, I apologize about that. A minute late, a minute behind here. Had to make sure all of the equipment was working. You never know, you start a show, you could just be talking to yourself because the cable isn't plugged in or the microphone isn't turned on or whatever the case may be. Are you sure it worked? Let's see, it's possible I can't hear you. Let's see, test. Let's see, good there. I have the thing here. Yes, I'm on the, oh gosh darn it, Grant. Anywho, let's get right on into it, people, because there are burning questions out there. Burning questions. That would be from the good folks over here at, if Bear can find it here, at the comicbook.com, people. Comicbook.com. Let's see, why don't they give the author's name in here? Oh, for crying out loud. It doesn't say. Whatever. Some author over there. Marvel, introducing Dinosaur Avengers in Fantastic Four. Marvel's first family will soon come toe-to-toe. Toe-to-claw, maybe? With the Avengers in dinosaur form. Well, hopefully they can get Robert Downey Jr. back. Those on the Fantastic Four have crossed paths with plenty of antagonists in their time as part of Marvel's first family. Yes, indeed. Excuse me. Went down the wrong pipe, people. I tell you. Let's see. And M.O. Hap. I have no idea what you're talking about, Grant. The group's latest opponents, however, might be the most unique as of yet. Friday, Marvel unveiled the Dinosaur Avengers, people. Versions of Earth's mightiest heroes on a planet where they've been turned into dinosaurs. So wait a minute, it's not a dinosaur planet. It's a regular planet where the superheroes have been turned into dinosaurs. That's like a leveling up, I would suppose. Meet a Brachiosaurus Iron Man. Let me show it here. A bunch of talk and no show, people. Bunch of talk and no show. There we go. Meet a Bronchiosaurus Iron Man. Limbosaurus Captain Marvel. Quintus, for crying out loud. What the hell? Another dinosaur Black Widow. And more. And special first look at the Fantastic Four number 12. Forget the previous 11, people. This is the one that you want to get. Marvel says of the upcoming title, one page finds the Fantastic Four investigating a mysterious phenomenon in the woods, only to get sucked inside. Wait, what? Huh? Well, people, Bear always tells you, stay out of the woods if you know what's good for you. In another page, they find themselves trapped in a glowing cage as the Dinosaur Avengers descend on them. There they are, right there. Holy cow. Which begs the question. It begs the question, people. Did they get their clothes? Did they have their clothes before they turned into dinosaurs and they just kind of, like magically stretch out so it kind of fills out everything there? Because, like, a dinosaur Captain America there. Why would Dinosaur Captain America be wearing pants? That's really intriguing to Bear here. Like, what's going on with that? And he's got gloves, too, so obviously the dinosaur is trying to hide his secret identity out there, so he puts on the mask, puts on the gloves so he's not fingerprinted. I don't know, is that like half of a shirt? Is that like a wife beater shirt? I'm not sure what's going on with the shirt, of course. Of course, he has to have pants on as well there, so gotta make sure about that. Of course, the other one's got a cape. Gotta have a cape there. Even if you're a dinosaur, people. Anyways, well, where the heck is Bear? Elsewhere, the human Avengers face four extremely angry and confused dinosaurs with fantastic and very familiar, superpowers. Uh, what else could you add to a dinosaur? I don't know. Could they? Oh God. Okay, so can the T-Rex dinosaur fly? I don't know. He's got the big shield, but it's like I'm sure a dinosaur T-Rex can he could take a couple rounds. I'm sure he would be totally fine with it. I guess maybe like a battleship or some sort of tank. You block it off with the shield there. Not really sure. It's really hard to pick up a shield with those tiny little claws. I think the arms are a little bit longer than they should be in that shot, but that's what happens when you get superpowers. The latest Fantastic Four run has been one of Marvel's most unique stories, coming from the mind of Ryan North and Iban Kaleo. This series also features covers from the legendary Alex Ross, people. Alex Ross. So there you go. Some good stuff. Stuff to ponder. Stuff to ponder out there. Like who would be the villains? Would they be other dinosaurs? They would have to be other dinosaurs, right? They could just be like normal people. They would have to be dinosaurs. So there you go. There you are, people. The Avengers as dinosaurs. Now, your world is complete. Your world is complete now that you've got Avenger dinosaurs out there, people. Yes, indeed. Dino Avengers out there. So there you are. Good stuff there from some unnamed source here at comicbook.com, people. Go check it out. Well, it's about time P-Money. It's about time P-Money showed up. He says, ooh, Dino, Marvel, when does the asteroid hit? Not soon enough. Oh, God, not soon enough. Grant says, that looks goofy, but you can't expect decent writing these days. Well, it kind of goes into the topic that Beer had next here. Let's see. Here we go. Bounding into comics. Novelist Declan Finn explains the death of superhero movies mirrors the death of westerns. Has nothing to do with so-called fatigue. Actually, Bear was talking about that, gosh, I don't know, 3-4 months ago? I think maybe when The Flash was coming out, or maybe it was Blue Beetle or something. They're talking about, all the movies coming out, and blah, 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 and how they're kind of declining a little bit. Bear was like, yeah, it kind of happened to the westerns a number of years ago. Best way to see it is, what was the movie? The Quentin Tarantino movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You had Leonardo DiCaprio's character. He started out kind of as a black and white television actor. Had the white hat on. So he's the good guy. And then later on in the movie, he's brought in as the villain of the show, and everything is another show. I believe it was another show or maybe a movie. Inside the movie, of course. That they were doing there. And he played the villain. Although it was at a time where it was very much, you didn't have the black hats and the white hats. It was kind of the gray hat. Everybody was kind of the anti-hero and that sort of deal. And if you're watching a Western, it's like, I want to go watch John Wayne be the good guy, come up in obstacles that he has, overcome those obstacles as the good guy always does. The good guy always wins in the Western. Then they started to get away from some of that. Well, probably the same thing here with the Marvel and DC and all the other superhero movies. You take it from, the good guy faces obstacles but ultimately wins in the end to, it's all a muddied mess and, the bad guy could actually be the good guy. The good lady in the one movie, in the one Avengers movie is actually, a child murderer in the Doctor Strange movie for some reason. Whatever. Hey, I'm sure the kids will like it. So, yeah, it had nothing to do with really fatigued, more so losing track of what you were talking about to begin with. So there you are. There you go. A long article. I'm not going to go ahead and get into it there, but holy cow, it does go on. John F. Trent there. I do go check it out. It is in the description there. But yeah, I mean, you can probably do a straight line between Marvel dinosaurs and people kind of losing interest in some of the movies. Like, are they gonna do like a Jurassic Park, um, a Marvel or DC crossover there? You're really reaching. You're really reaching out there. Really reaching. Let's see. P Money says, no, we will get a Pixar Marvel where Woody is Captain America and Buzz Lightyear is Iron Man. We all know that's eventually coming. You're probably right on there, P Money. That is probably a very safe bet there. That's probably a very safe bet. One would probably imagine, because you probably still do the voice actors there. Still do the voices. Well, no, wait a minute. They got rid of Tim Allen, didn't they? They got rid of Buzz Lightyear. They brought in. They got rid of Tim Allen, and they brought in, what was it, Chris Evans in that movie Tanked. Completely bombed. Oy, 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 oy. Let's see. P-Money also says, what kind of dinosaur would a P-Money be? That's a good question. Probably the smallest raptor, like a microraptor, only weighing 2 pounds. So kind of like an angry chicken, I would suppose. A very angry, bloodthirsty chicken. The chicken bites back. That'd be terrible news for Tyson Foods out there. Let's see. Grant says, personally, I like the ones with defensive bludgeoning attacks. I like the one with a mace tail. There you go. Or the one that rams into stuff, but I only saw it on a Jurassic Park movie, so I don't know if it existed. They probably did. At least the first couple of movies. Probably ever since after the third movie. Was that the one with William H. Macy and Tia Leone? Didn't they go down to? Didn't they fly an airplane and it like crashed or something? Or they had like their son or something like that, and he crashed. And it was basically like the second movie. They only took like part of the book, the Lost World. They only took like part of the book and then just totally like went off on a completely different direction. So like the third movie was actually the other, like sort of kind of the other half of the second book there, where they were in the what did they call that? It was like the side island. Like they had the main island that everybody's supposed to go to, and they had the second island where they were growing all the dinosaurs and everything. So it was kind of like the sort of dinosaur nursery island. I don't know. So they had that, and they also had what's the flying dinosaurs? The pterodactyls. They had that giant cage that was in the second book, but they brought it back for the third movie. So it's kind of a very odd sort of mismatch. They should have just kind of redid the second movie with the actual book there, because the book was really good. The second book was hard to beat the first book, but the second book was pretty well up there. Pretty well up there. R.I.P. Michael Crichton. They killed him for his anti-global warming views out there. Terrible. Excuse me, people. Let's see. P-Money says, I said, bear, call me an angry, bloodthirsty chicken. My wife says, yep, I can see that happening. That is your spirit animal. That's your spirit animal, P-Money. There you go. There you are. So anyways, Bounding into Comics, go ahead and check it out. I'm not going to read the whole thing, because I basically said that like 3 months ago. So there you go. You don't watch the show to know what's going on. You watch the show to know what's going to go on, people. That's how we do it here. That is how we do it here. All right, we actually have a poll for you good people. So go ahead, drop that, figure out where you want to put that. Go ahead and vote there. Check it out because we actually have some interesting stuff here. Bear occasionally, every once in a while, tries to do a campaign review for some of the comics out there. Now, it's hard enough to do campaign reviews. You can't do every book. I mean, literally, I don't want people saying, Bear, why did you do this book and not this, book or campaign or whatever. Really, it's, number one, what kind of interests Bear. Number two, it's usually what's kind of unique or different, or this campaign is doing something kind of unique to the campaign that other campaigns should look at. Beer remembers the one, it didn't work out the best, but Fatal, I believe Fatal had the very first one, the campaign where if you paid, you went into a tier and you were able to get your books first. So that was kind of an interesting little what am I trying to say here? Quirk, little extra thing that they had on their campaign there. So that's where Bear kind of gets into it as far as the campaign reviews of, hey, go check out the book, that's fine, but this is the reason that you want to go to this campaign or that campaign. We've been doing, throughout the entire, going on 5 years here with Bear's book, primarily, exclusively, really, with Indiegogo. There's a couple campaigns out there that'll do Kickstarter. That's fine, do your Kickstarter campaign. We're not going with Kickstarter here. So, the big thing lately here, people, has been, it's been, doing your own website out there, either for the book or for an entire your entire comics campaign, or your entire, what am I trying to say here? Your entire portfolio out there, your entire portfolio. So that's what we are going to do here, people, because we've actually got a couple of new campaigns out there that you're going to want to check out. So let's go ahead, get right on into it. Let me find it here. 1 second here, people. Do the thing with the thing. There we go. Okay, that was that. Okay. That. Okay. Good. Okay, that's that. All right. Where am I? Oh, for crying out loud, Beer. One of these days, professional show. One of these days. All right, get rid of that. Go to the thing. There we go. Sorry, people. There we go. Let's get you up here as well. That would be helpful. That would be helpful. All right, people. First up, from Publishing Pete's. Great stuff out here. Alterna Comics. He's got a great website here that he has. Alterna Comics. So you can go ahead. He has it labeled independent, creator-owned comics on newsprint. So he has, as you can see, all of Pete stuff here. King Cryptid, a number of the other stuff as well. Blood Realm, Red Kai, Unit 44. If you've got any of the Alterna comic books, with some of the packages, they would do it, if Bear remembers correctly, kind of quarterly. So you'd have like a fall campaign, a winter campaign, a spring campaign, summer campaign, and it repeats there. So a lot of times you could get, Bear got it, I'll try and leave it up in the description somewhere here, a number of comics from Publishin Pete out here a little while back, come in about 5 or 6 if you get the bundle there. So here he is, doing his own thing. So they still have him on Indiegogo, if Bear remembers correctly, but he also has him over here on his own campaign, just in case, God forbid, good old Indiegogo decides to just kind of, hey, we're gonna shadow ban you or whatever. Probably already are shadow banning him, but hey, you can say to people, hey, instead of going to Indiegogo to check it out, hey, come check it out on my own website here. So let's go ahead. We're not gonna, obviously he has a number of things here. Let's see, new scheduled comics, giants, bundles, graphic novels, dollar bin, the digital trading cards, merch, and of course more. We probably not gonna get to everything, but just want to kind of take a look at the website here and kind of how it looks, and we'll kind of compare it to some of the other campaigns as well. We've got a couple more here. So, interesting thing here, he's got kind of a rolling bit here of all the books. Probably some of the newer books. Let's see, the King Cryptid here. We talked about. I'm not sure how many he has so far. I want to say, I forget, like 5, 7, maybe 10 books that he has out now. Wolf and Batsy, another great series out there. So if you wanted to go check it out, like Bear never got the King Cryptid. Would get some campaigns and then would forget about it, and then another campaign would come up and I would completely forget about it. So he did the King Cryptid. You can go ahead and check it out. It's right here, people. $1.99. Oh, he's even got conditions. Let's see. Near mint, fine. Reader's copy? Let's just do near mint. How much is that? $1.99. Fine. They all looks the same there. All looks the same. Great price. A great price. There we go. Let's see, near mint. Let's see, signed. Does it change it? No. You can get a signed King Cryptid #1 for $3, people. $3. If you get $30 there, you get free shipping in the U.S. Flat shipping is $6. $25 for those Canadians out there, and for the rest of the world, $40 for shipping. So, yeah, you might actually spend more on shipping than you will the books here. But there you go. You get some books. You get some different books there. Let's check out some bundles here real quickly. There we go. So if you want to get, it looks like all of them. I'm just going to click on one here. Let's see. Oh, it's on sale. Look at there. Look at there. $11.66. You get, oh, okay. So you get a different book. Okay. Fantasy genre bundle here. So you get a different... Blood Realm, Red Koi, Gods and Gears, Legend of Log, and it came out on a Wednesday. So there's, I was trying to find, one second here, people. All ages fantasy, heroic. Oh, okay, I see how he's doing this. Okay, so if you want the kids, you can do the all ages one here. Here we go. Downcast complete set, Gods and Gears complete set. You got the other ones, T-Bird and Throttle, good stuff. Stuff coming out. Oh, and all the ones for the different dates out there. So if you have February, if you're like Bear and you missed it out, you can go ahead and get that as well. So there you go. And also your Blood Realm, Red Kai, the chair, all that good stuff. Holy cow, chair is quite expensive there. $193. What's the deal there? Hold on. Let's see what's going on with this. That's why. Okay, look at all the books. Look at all the books that you get there. So, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense there. So, there you go. There you are. Oh, it's written by Pete. Pretty cool. Pretty cool there. So, anyways, there is some bundles that you can get on his site there. I'm not sure what the difference is between that and graphic novels. Probably thicker. Probably thicker there. Oh, they got the collector's case. Oh, very cool. So, they got some interesting stuff here. There you go. I like it. So there you go. There's some of that stuff. I was also looking at, he's got also here the trading cards. So if you missed out on some of the stuff like Bear did, you can go back and complete your collection if you want. So not bad. $3, $2 for a King Cryptid. Not bad at all. I gotta check out the merch though. One last thing. Check out the merch. There we go. Oh, we'll talk about Alternaween here in just a second. So you get a little tote bag. Some shirts. There you go. Some more cards. More cards for you. And, there we go. Coins. A short box. A magnet. Another short box there. Let's see. Holds 150 to 200 comics. Man, oh man, Bear needs one of these. Bear actually might have to get one of these. Actually, that's pretty cool, where he kind of designed it with the King Cryptid. There you go. I need to find one where where Bear gets them in the Indiegogo or the Gemini mailers there. Find a box to be able to put that stuff in. So there you go. Pretty cool stuff. I was looking for the beanie. I was looking to see if they had the extra beanie there, but stickers. We go on. Oh, the countertop display. Pretty cool. There's the red beanie. There's the red beanie. They don't have the blue beanie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, beer is lucky on that one. So there you go. Some interesting stuff there. So he has a whole bunch of stuff with apparels, bags, hats, patches, all this sort of stuff. Of course, you get your comics, your bundles, dollar bin, your digitals, your trading cards. He's got a whole bunch of stuff here. It's not just the books either. So not sure what the giants are. Let's see. Glossy covers and newsprint interiors is how he describes it there. So there you go. And also you can kind of get some with the blanks on there as well. So pretty cool. I don't know. Let's click on this. Let's see if they would feature a blank cardstock that's perfect for pencils and inks and markers. It doesn't say where you can get it done by the artist. I guess you got to go to either a convention or maybe mail it into one of these folks and see if they'll have a P.O. box or something. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Blank cover, $5.99, not bad. Alterna, always a great bargain, a great deal out there. Not quite the sort of premium, with the glossy covers and the perfect bound and all that sort of stuff. They're doing the newspaper interior print or the interior pages and everything. But hey, if you only want a couple bucks, if you're trying to give it out to family or friends or something like that, you really can't go wrong with that sort of stuff. So plus up on number one, the layout. The layout. I like the layout of everything here. Pretty intuitive. Pretty intuitive to figure out how everything works out. Very colorful. Very colorful. He's got the prices right up front. So front page here, you can just go scroll right on down. Hey, I saw Wolf and Betsy. There you go, $2. Pretty good stuff there. So doing pretty good there. Got the merch as well. You can sign up for the newsletter. So yeah, I like it. I like it. A very good website that he has here. Good job. Good job. Good job, sir. All right, let's see. Pardon me. Let's see. Oh, Grant says I got the Halloween deal rather about 5 years ago and wasn't very impressed. I hope the selection has gotten better. Grant, just go back and check out. I'll try to leave it in the description somewhere after the show here. Go check out Bear's box openings of. I think it's like 2 or 3 of the Alterna comics. Always pretty good. A good deal. He's had a good deal. It's always shipped on time. Haven't really had any complaints. Haven't had any complaints with it. So that might have been something where he was like first starting out there. So maybe it's check that out. But yeah, I would say hey, check out just like a $2 book there and see if it. Although if you get a $2 book, you're paying $6 for shipping, so you're paying more for shipping than you are the book there. But I don't know, maybe throw in a T-shirt or something, and just check it out. Just check it out and see if it's back to where you think it should be. There you go. Although he does say he prefers newsprint. There you go. The new comics are too fancy. Too fancy. P-Money says $25 Canadian shipping, and he cries. Well, sorry. Can't help that. Can't help that at all. They should just save the money on paper stock and get artists and writers that don't suck. I can't say that any of the writers sucked or anything like that. They had a Clint Stoker that was doing his Downcast books. They brought it out and put it out on the cheaper version of this. So I don't know. I mean, you are getting what you're paying for, which it's not breaking the bank or anything like that. Bear liked it where you got the bundle, where it was like, okay, I like this book's okay, I like this book better, that sort of deal. So, for the price, hey, you might come across one or two that aren't the best, but other than that, I think he's doing pretty good. Pretty good out here. Let's see, Let's see. Granted, there's only so many things you can include on the all ages bundle. The chair was really good. Okay. Ooh, coins. EVS knows how well coins work out. Not gonna go there. Commemorative coins sound better than trading cards. T-Bird and Throttle is Peabody's favorite. There you go. Let's see. I mean the main companies that use the fancy paper stock. Oh, okay, I see. I got you there, Grant. I got you. All right. All right. Well, moving from Alterna Comics. So Alterna, they're doing a whole bunch of comics. Not only Pete Simeti's comics, but a number of other artists and writers out there as well. A wide variety of them. So we're going from that. Go ahead and check out here. This would be Eric Weathers, aka Eric Letters Too Much. Hat tip to Vaughn there. He's got his new book, which is called Battle Brick Road Number 2, as its own website here. So it's called battlebrickroad.com. So that's what takes you to here. You can check it out. He's got a number of different things. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see. Existing backers of any physical perk can use the code free shipping at checkout on additional purchases. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Eric. Pretty cool. So he's got a number of books here. Let's see, a cover A and a cover B for $25. He's got a cover SE is what he calls it for $35. A dynamic duo bundle with cover A. I'm not sure. This must be the first book. So the first book and the second book there for $45. Same thing with a different cover there. With the SE cover, he has it for $55. I'm not sure what the difference is with the SE. We'll find out here in a second. You get, let's see, all 3 covers there for $80. A super fan bundle, which looks like it includes a number of different things there. Also, it looks like a CD, apparently. So there you go. And I want it all. You get everything. You get literally everything for $225. $225 there. So let's see what he's got here. Okay, so these are the books. These are the books that you can get. You can click on a book, I suppose. And then you go to your add-on. So you can add on another cover, a print collection. I'm not sure what this is. Let's find out. Oh, and he's got a countdown clock here. Very cool. So you only got 18 more days left, people. Go check it out. Go check it out. $21,000 with 3. That's actually not too bad for starting out on your brand new website that nobody knows a whole lot about. 359 backers. That's pretty good. Pretty good there. All right, let's see what this. All right, you'll receive 11 by 17 pull-out poster book filled with 10 art pieces printed on high-quality poster-worthy stock. So I guess this contains all of the posters. Unveil the extraordinary with Battle Brick Road poster book showcasing a genius of 10 legendary artists. They should name them. Immerse yourself in a gallery of captivating posters that bring new color to the dystopian and characters of Battle Brick Road, including new art. There we go, by Chad Townsend. Pretty cool. Dan Lawless, Shanth Ingetti. I probably are butchering that. I apologize. And more people. Don't miss out on this explosive piece of Battle Brick Road history. Pre-sale item. This product will ship once the book is completed. So there you go. I'd probably say let people know who the artists are there. Let's see. Let's 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 10. So at least put in at least 5 there. So there you go. So you can add that on. It looks like you get a CD here. Excuse me, a vinyl. A vinyl. You can listen with I don't know. Apparently Eric Weathers' dulcet tones. I don't know. Is this a read-along book or something? Let's see. Let your ears in on Battle Brick Road's experience with this exclusive 7-inch vinyl. One-of-a-kind record features 2 original songs. Okay. composed by Vosto, created specifically for the graphic novel. Interesting. Interesting. So I guess you can kind of play along with it as you're reading the book there. So, well, not bad. $20 for a vinyl. It's only a 7-inch though, so there you are. Make sure that you have your record player. I don't know if that many people have record players. I don't know if that many people that have CD players anymore. So, very interesting. Very interesting there if you want to get that. You get a shirt, Fear the Reaper. Whoops. Pardon me, people. Creator signature for $0. Let's see. Wow. So, okay, this is interesting. For this campaign, the only book getting signatures is the special edition cover. Okay. If you want signatures from Eric and Zeb Hatfield, add this to your order and we'll sign any other Battle Brick Road 2 books. So apparently you've got to make sure that you click on this if you want it to be signed. Beer hasn't went through the cart and all that sort. Let's just try it here. Let's see what it would do. Okay, it just adds it to the cart there. Let's see. Okay. They probably should have just put this kind of like the Indiegogo does, where it just let me get out of this. Let me just exit that. Okay, my cart is empty. Oh my god. Okay, so let me just let's try it together here, people. Let's try it together. Let's just pick one here. Okay, view cart. Okay. Yeah, see, this would be a good spot to put in the signatures right here. So you got your cart. You should probably have like add-ons here, because sometimes people might not see that. I know he has them here. This would be a good place to put some of those extras, just as a second chance in case people go to their cart, want to go ahead and quickly order their book, and they forget about getting it signed. I mean, it's free, so I mean they should just add that to it, I would guess. But there you go. That would be one of Beer's comments here. There we go. Let me get it. Let me empty the cart. There we go. Empty the cart. My cart is empty, people. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cart is empty, but Beer's tummy is filled with salmon. Okay, let's figure out what the SE cover is here. Let's see. Okay, special edition cover comes with a signed, and a numbered book plate. Let's see, you'll receive a special edition cover, like that, matching one-for-one cover prints, all unlocked as stretch goal items. Okay, there you go. Let's see, this crowdfunding project. Okay, so apparently it is just a different cover there. Comes signed and comes with a print and a book plate there. So there you go. There is some of the beautiful artwork there from Eric. Pretty cool stuff there. All right, let me go back. So that is the SE. Oops, gosh darn it. That's one thing here. Beer was trying to, let's see, can it cycle? No, you gotta click on these. Okay, because the other ones, did it allow you to do it? Nope. Okay. I'm trying to do it on my mouse pad here, which sometimes will bring the other page. See, there it goes. There it slides. But then there you go. A little bit of trickery there. Probably hasn't tested it on an Apple, but there you go. Just kind of minor issue there. Minor issue. Oops. Gosh dang it. There we go. So just some of the UI. I like it. I like how it is all up front here. And then he has your add-ons. Okay, here we go. Website exclusive cover. Every single cover of this extraordinary limited cover is an original, really. And you have the chance to own one of them. We're talking about a Battle Brick Roads Volume 2 Special Edition. And it's like nothing you've ever seen before. Well, sir. Each cover is handcrafted to be completely unique. So you'll be holding a piece of art that's exclusively yours, never to be repeated. So it looks like they just change the placement of some of the characters there, it looks like. Interesting. From how the characters and bricks are arranged to their sizes, densities, and orientation, it's all personalized just for you. But here's the deal: this chance won't come back twice. Back early, back often, to guarantee your distinctive copy of Battle Brick Road. I'm wondering if you could specify, like, I want this character down in the lower corner or something like that. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't. Let's just see how could you? 67 of them sold. Congratulations. No, it doesn't look like that you can specify any of that stuff. So I'm assuming it is artist choice. The artist just kind of chooses where some of that stuff lines up. Kind of reminds Bear of some of the NFTs where they would, just have a static, whatever, a monkey or something like that, and then they would have the different backgrounds or the different, laser eyes or some of the other stuff there. So it kind of reminds Bear of that. That's interesting. Very interesting there. So let's just see. 67 out of 359. So not bad. Not bad. I wonder if people are getting that as a bundle. Oh, and you get a free print, people. Have you ever seen Flying Monkeys? Well, only that one time. That was a long time ago. This adorable and deadly all at once. Well, usually when monkeys are flying through the air, the claws are out and you gotta watch the eyes. So, yes indeed. To show our appreciation during the Battle Brick Road Volume 2 campaign, we're making sure that every single backer gets their hands on this delightful, dreadful Battle Brick Road print, brought to life by the talented Otis Frampton. Otis Frampton out there. So there you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. He's got some more artwork here. More artwork. Some testimonials, and you can check out his email as well. Check it all out. Oh, look at here. Look at here. Holy cow. He's got quite a number of ways here, people. So you can do your Amex, your Apple Pay. Very good. Not sure what this one is. Discover. You can pay through Meta. You can go into the metaverse and pay for it. Google Pay, MasterCard. I'm not sure what this other one is. And Visa. There you go. I kind of like the inclusion, just very selfishly here. Apple Pay. Apple Pay. I thought that was a Diners Club. They have. I didn't even know they still had the Diners Club card. Holy cow! You get your comic and get a couple dollars off on your filet mignon the next time you're at your steakhouse there. No, Apple Pay. That's a good, secure, a very secure way. So Eric doesn't have your information. It's just basically a transaction number there that he has. So very much thumbs up. Two claws up there for Bear here, including Apple Pay. So I like the layout that he has here. Let's see, catalog. He's got some back issue stuff there if you want to check out some of that stuff. Battle Brick Road number 1. You can check that out. Oh, it gives you a free preview. Pretty cool. Contact us. There you go. Okay, yeah, very well laid out. It is just one book, so it doesn't have the sort of all-at-once craziness that Alterna has here. It's very slimmed down. Very slimmed down. It's just for one book, though. But it gives you pretty much all the information right up front here. Right up front, it gives you your books, amount raised, time that you got left there. There you go. Good stuff. I like the layout that he did here. Very professional. Very professionally done here. Very much enjoyed that. And also very much thumbs up as far as web security. Especially with the election season coming up and everything, there is a little bit of a target on the Comicsgate back here. So I'm sure if people wanted, some nefarious people out there wanted to, you just got to watch out. Small sites like this might have to worry about the denial of service, but I'm really glad that he is very focused, very much focused on his website security and completing the transactions in a secure manner. So that's a thumbs up from Bear. Want to see more of that. Want to see more of that. Let's see here. Grant says, I really like publishing Pete Simeti. Pete Simeti. I'm glad there's some interesting looking books now. Might be placing an order. Not really a comic book fan, though. Well, I mean, you might find one or two. I like how he bundled it together. So, if you've got the kids out there, nieces, nephews, friends, family, something like that, hey, get a bundle. You can hopefully get it with the free shipping there. Check out a couple. Maybe there's a couple that you like. Maybe there's a couple that, hey, not so much. Like Bear's doing. Just give it to the local library. Here you go. Check it out. Have some fun with it. So, always great though. Always great. He actually had a sticker that Bear saw. It says, read more comics or something to that effect. So, very cool. Pete Simeti always is promoting the Alterna comics, but also he has his own little, I guess you can call radio show, podcast. It's on YouTube, where he has a number of the different artists come in. I think he's doing Graham Nolan tomorrow, if Bear remembers correctly. So, Pete doing a great service out there for everybody. There you go, Peabody. He says, Bear needs a t-shirt. Bear needs a t-shirt. There we go. That says, Bear's cart is empty, but his stomach is filled with salmon. It is. Yes, indeed. Oh, it was delicious. So delicious. I've been just on a run here of just great meals out here. Like a 2-day, 3-day seafood diet here. If I see food, I eat it. Ba-dum-bump. There we go. I wonder if Munchkins ever sing Follow the Battle Brick Road. I don't know. Bear's estimate or understanding of this is it's essentially like a Tom Clancy novel meets what was it called? The Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz. So kind of an interesting mashup. I think the Wizard of Oz is copyright free now, so you can go check that out. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. So Battle Brick Road, go check out his campaign. Bear needs to use that as a rating system. 2 claws up, 1 claw up, or claws down. There you go. I like it. So far, some claws up here for Eric. Eric letters too much. Hat tip Von Klaus out there. I stole that from him. All right, and finally we have here. I'm not going to go through everything. I just want to go through the Fiendish side of things here. But that would be from Irene out here. Irene Strychaiski. RenieDraws, people might know it. She's got a number of stuff. So it is all under her RenieDraws banner here. So you're going to get Fiendish. You're going to get a number of other stuff here. There's Fiendish there. Good looking stuff. I like the black and white. Oh, hello. Just scroll right past that one. Don't want to get banned on YouTube here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like this. That's a very cool, looking motorcycle. Yes, indeed. Although that lady's legs are extraordinarily long. That's got to be a good 4-foot long leg there. Maybe it is just lifts. Maybe she just has lifts. Although that would be a little hard riding a motorcycle, but we'll go with that. That's kind of a very long leg. That's of course what Bear just goes. Hey, he's a leg man apparently, just going straight for the legs there. A leg bear, he should say, like bear. There you go. So, anyways, some neat stuff here on her. Gosh dang it! I'm trying to get out of it here. There we go. Bad for crying out loud. There we go. Anyway, some good stuff there. Good stuff there that she has. Kind of I would suppose kind of an artist showcase here. Artist showcase. So she has a number of stuff over here off to the side. Cover art. If it'll load up. Not familiar with some of these campaigns. Let's see. Was this Rex? This might have been Inglorious Rex over here. A couple of the other ones. Oh, I forgot she did County Ways. I should have got that book. For crying out loud. Oh, well. CyberFrog? Not sure. Not sure, but a number of her covers there, a number of other stuff over here as well that you can check out. I wanted to just focus in on Fiendish here real quickly. She's got a main site that you can go to, but just on the RenieDraws site, she has a number of stuff, including all of the trailers for number 1 and number 2, some of the covers, and it looks like interior art. Lovely interior art there. Good stuff. Character, looks like some character drawings. And a map. I remember she was talking down there in Tampa. They were called like part of a conversation where they were talking about the map and the world building and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, a very detailed and very well thought out book that she has here. So let's go check out the main site here, which takes you to a main Fiendish site here, including a preview, introduction, character profiles. Let's check out character profiles for a second. There you go, some of the different characters there. Casimir. Oh, you got the card too. Very cool. Rather antisocial and very private, much like a bear. There you go. So that's pretty cool. Interesting stuff there on the characters, the world map that she had. Like you said, it was very well detailed there that you can kind of get down into. Pretty cool language. The merch. That takes you another thing there. So here we go. Here was her personal store, it looks like. So Fiendish number 1 sold out. The grayscale edition also sold out. But you got some t-shirts, some beanies, a print. Let's see. A leather jacket. Holy cow. Very cool. One of the things that was very interesting down there in Tampa is she was selling the hats here, but was also let's just see if she might even offer this. Was offering to do what do you call that, on the inside of the bill here, so not on the outside of the bill, like the bottom side of it, I suppose. Was doing some artwork on there, so it doesn't look like there's anything that you could do there. But maybe you might be able to write to her and say, "Hey, I'm going to be ordering this cap. Here's my order number. Can I do a commission or something like that?" So there you go. There is that. There is the merch store if you want to check it out. That's a completely different website. So let's go back here and just go back here to the main page here. If it will load for bear. Okay, this is the preview page here. Number of different. It seems to load slowly. I don't know if that is Bear's computer or not, but it seems to load a little bit slowly here. But one of the things that I wanted to show. So one of the things that here we go. So you want to buy the books. We're looking at some of the other books here. Alterna Comics. You can just pick one and go to it. He has it under his own banner, his own store, his own cart that he has there. We were looking at Battle Brick Road also within the campaign there, so he will be able to add it to the cart there, and you can check it out there. The one that Irene has here on her own website takes you, so you go, hey, I want to buy Fiendish II, which Bear does want to. So let's go ahead and do it. It redirects, you can't see it here, it redirects it to Indiegogo. And unfortunately, the campaign is closed. The campaign is closed here. And you can't purchase anything. Oops, gosh darn it. There we go. You can't purchase anything. It is all grayed out there. So that might be, congratulations, by the way, 200,000. Good job. Holy cow. That is probably a downside to it as far as having your own website, but still linking it to Indiegogo. As far as fulfillment, one would hope that she would offer that as part of. Let me see if I can get back to it here. a part of this stuff here. So here is the Fiendish. Let's just go by the Fiendish. And this is her own, by Irene, storeenvy.com is what it's called. Did it load? Is it still loading? Let's try refreshing it here. Oh, there we go. So again, you only see Fiendish number 1, it's sold out, and there's no Fiendish number 2. So just trying to go to Fiendish number 1. You can't even do anything with it. It is sold out. Sold out there, people. So that's probably the only other way to get the book would be through this, the Store Envy side that she has here. So there you go. Fiendish, let's see if it's under books, just in case. Just in case. Looks like everything is sold out. Regrowth, Fiendish number 1, the grayscale. Smoking Shorts is the only one that you have available here. So there you go. Let's see, prints. Just gonna go through it real quick. She's got some prints there. Originals. Oh, very cool. Hey, everything's sold out. Oh well. Stickers and pins. There you go. You can get some stickers. Sushi fairy sticker. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Leather. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. That was not what Bear was thinking. That was not what Bear was thinking at all. Did get to see Irene in leather. Oh boy. You people probably are just angry at Bear. They never took any pictures of it. But it is all right here in Bear's brain. Bear's brain here. So, yeah, the only downside to this is it goes so it goes from her website to a separate site, a separate store. And then if you wanted to actually purchase Fiendish through her own webpage here, it takes you to Indiegogo. Indiegogo there. The Burrito, a short film? Well, at least it got funded. Oh, almost funded, people. Almost funded. You can fund the Burrito movie there, people. What the hell are we talking about? Fiendish II, anyway, so that might be something Bear might want to drop an email or something like that and say, hey, it has the option to purchase, but not... There you go. So, number 1, it goes straight to sold out, so you can't purchase it, so... that's kind of a downside. So, she has... Let me go back here. So, here is the RenieDraws main website here. It just kind of breaks it up. I wish that it had a little bit more of a flow to it, like your Battle Brick Road or even Alterna, where it has it up front here where you can kind of automatically see how you can kind of scale down through all that stuff, where the main banner here is in place, whereas hers, it kind of scrolls away. So if you're scrolling down here, you've lost your place on where to purchase. You always want to try and have a purchase or buy button kind of prominent or, kind of hovering up at either the top or the bottom of the screen there. I like the layout of it, artistic layout of it. I think some of the way to get to it, like if you just want to purchase, okay, I'm here at Fiendish, I have the introductions, all right, it's funding now, go click it, redirects, Indiegogo, not there. So, that's just a link problem there. But yeah, you want to have the buy Fiendish like right up top there somewhere. Other than that, let's just I just want to let's see. Let me go to the store here. Let's just go to the store. I'm just gonna pick something here. A tote bag. That's what Bear needs. A tote bag. Let's see. So adding to the cart. It is adding. Okay, added. Let's see. What do you do with it? And then you go check out. Okay. So let's see. It takes Visa, American Express, MasterCard, Discover. I'm not sure what JCB is. They also have the Diners Club. So there you go. Or PayPal. I wish that they would add the Apple Pay. That would make Bear a little bit better. The other thing is if the artists or people running the website would just put in a little bit of a, not a disclaimer, but a little note, saying, okay, this is how we handle cybersecurity. Your Payment stuff is secure with us. We're not displaying it in plain text. It's all, encrypted or X'd out or something like that there. I would like to see that. I would like to see the sort of Apple thing on there. Other than that, just other than bouncing, like it is bouncing between this website, the store, and of course, Indiegogo as well. I wish that it was all on one site where you're not bouncing around. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're coming here for RenieDraws, Fiendish right up front. Some of our other stuff a little bit further down the list there. I wish that the list would stay there, would stay with it as you scroll. I think that would be another good, because it's blank over here. You can't see anything over here, so you might as well have all of the um, menus, I suppose, over here on the side where it scrolls with you. But other than a couple nitpicky things here or there, looks pretty good. Looks like a very well thought out website. But it's just interesting, kind of going between the sites here, how they're all laid out a little bit differently. The one thing that Bear would add, and I would say this to all of the campaigns, would be kind of a sort of Rolodex, or maybe a list of all the other Comicsgate folks out there that have their own website. So, Renee would link to Battlebrick Road, which would link to Alterna, that sort of deal. I think that wouldn't be too hard of an option to add. Friends of the website, or artists to watch out for, something along those lines. I think adding that wouldn't be that big of a stretch for any of these campaigns here. So, other than that, we're taking on Indiegogo here. So some of the people are a little bit peeved at Indiegogo. Like, for example, we have the Bear was trying to do the Rambo watch along and all that sort of stuff, trying to promote your boy Zach's a book out there, written with the help of Sylvester Stallone. You'd figure that would be pretty prominent. No, they've shadow banned that book. You can check out the Mick Rambo stupid short film, but no Rambo First Blood there. So if you want to get away from Indiegogo and do something a little bit different, the websites here, that's one way to do it. The other way, maybe just kind of an umbrella, sort of like the Alterna Comics. If you're an independent artist out there and don't want to worry about making a web page and all this other stuff, but don't want to do the Indiegogo route, hey, talk to somebody like Pete Simeti. Hey, I've got a book. Would you be able to put it up on your website? Something along those lines. So, there you go, people. There you go. It is a new world out there for all sorts of independent comics. So if you want to check it out, we'll leave all of the links in the description. On the live shows, we'll go ahead and leave all of the independent artist websites down there, so you can go check it out on your own time if you want. So there you go, people. I hope you're able to check out some of these books and check out some of these websites as well. And we just want to make sure that they remain secure and remain available for the people out there to go check it out. One of these days, Bear will do a professional show. Alrighty. Alright, so there is that, people. There is that. Do the thing with the thing. Okay, stop. Do that. Oh, I am behind on my chats here. I apologize. Let's see. I'd like to hear more what people think of Irene's stuff. I haven't had the chance to look into it too much. I'm with you, P-Money. I've got a whole stack of books. Fiendish is right up there. I want to go check it out. It is pretty much on one of the top books that Bear's going to check out. I meant to check out Joe Frankenstein. I was going to check out Cave Slave, and then I think Irene's book was going to be right after that. So there you go. Once Bear does, he'll let you know. He'll let you know. But just meeting her down there in Tampa Bay, very nice lady. She's doing it. She's doing it well. She's doing it really well. Very well, embracing of the fans and everything out there. Um, I think she's going places. I think she is going places. Nowhere but up, people. Nowhere but up for good old Irene out here. Good stuff. Good stuff for her. All right, let me get back here. Let's see. Grant says, it's more adult-oriented than my own preference, but she's extremely talented. For sure about that. I'm looking her up. She does have a pretty impressive Marvel resume, though. I probably should have went through it. It was, let me see. Let me go back here. Does it have a... yeah, I was showing some of the stuff. Let's see. Does it have some more? These are illustrations. Gosh, I saw it somewhere. That's why like on her website, it'll take you to another website, another page. So I can't remember where I saw some of that stuff from. Was it cover art? Oh, I forget. I'll have to figure that out and bring it back the next show here. I'm not gonna slow everything down, but yeah, do go check it out. Some good stuff. Go check out the websites. Good stuff there. Good stuff there. Just needs to fix that link with Indiegogo, and hopefully she's got some books left over that she'll be able to put out there on the campaign. Haven't heard anything but good stuff from people that have got their books. The number 2 here, so they're going out. They're going out. People are getting them, and they're really thrilled and enjoying it. There you go. Let's see. So P Money says, out of the 3 websites, you give the win to Alterna. Oh, you're asking me. Each of the websites do different things, so I wanted to give a sort of a wide breadth of stuff. So Alterna is his own comics label out there. So he's doing a whole number of different comics out there besides his own stuff. So that would be the sort of comic book store online webpage. Battlebrick Road is just that book. I mean, you get the first book, but Battlebrick Road, what is it, .com? Battlebrick, what was it? BattlebrickRoad.com, there you go. Is just that book itself. So it's just only concerned about the book itself and not really anything outside of that. So it's just trying to promote the book. It has some artwork up there, looks good, yada, yada, yada. Renie's is more of a artist-focused website that is also selling her comic books, is also selling prints, is also selling, leather stuff, all sorts of stuff there. But they're on different web pages, which makes it's not difficult to navigate, but you're adding more layers to it. So you want it to be as visually pleasing as possible instead of trying to jump back and forth between web pages. So they each do something completely different. Renie's is just for herself and for her books that she's putting out there. Alterna's for a whole bunch of different books. Battlebrick Road is just for that book itself. So trying to say, hey, this one's better than the other one, I would say Eric's is probably the most professional one. It just looks slicker. It looks a lot better. Alterna's, I would say, probably gets the thumbs up for it's been around long enough that he's worked out a lot of the kinks and quirks involved with it. And I also like the fact that he's doing Apple Pay in some of the other things there. I think he's smart about that. Renee, I just like the way that she did it as an artist website. probably needs to go through it just with a little bit more of a fine-tooth comb and kind of just work on some of those links there, but those are just kind of minor, very minor issues. I know she's getting fulfillment done, so it's probably not, top of the mind right there. But there you go. I'm not saying one's better than the other one. I'm just trying to show that there is quite a wide variety. Actually, let's check out the poll here. I'm going to check out the poll. Let me see here. Which we asked, would you purchase comics directly from the artist website instead of Indiegogo? 20% said yes, 0% said no, and not sure wins it all by 80%. So hopefully some of those were done before we did the campaigns review here. So there you go. That was what Bear was trying to sort of answer here. Not hey, this webpage is better than this webpage. Not just, hey, is there a better way to do it than through Indiegogo? I kind of like the way that Irenee does it, where it's both. It's both. It's basically saying, hey, if you want to come to my website, come on down. Come check it out and everything. I think Shane is doing something with his Nine Lives Comics website. So do you want to have it in both places, and people that are comfortable with Indiegogo can purchase it, but also people that are maybe a little bit wary of Indiegogo now, they have a different place to go? That's probably the best of both worlds until Indiegogo just goes to crap. Now, they're already shadow banning Shane's Inglorious Rex too. It's already been shadow banned. So, do you want to show up Indiegogo and say, okay, you lost my money, I'm going over here to his website? That might be a way to think about it there. A way to think about it. So, anyways, that is that. Don't do too many campaign reviews that often, basically, because what Pima is asking, why did you pick this campaign over that campaign? Well, because this campaign X, had something interesting involved with it that campaign Y just didn't. Not saying don't go check out campaign Y, go check out both. But there you are. There you go, people. Yes, indeed. All right, let me see. Let me go on. Let's see. Okay, Grant says it would be a cool idea if the bottom of the bill of the cap had a layer of paper you could have them sketch on. Well, actually, no, it was just the bottom of the bill of the cap. I should have taken some pictures of it. I think one or two people took advantage of that. And, Bear doesn't wear too many hats, so I didn't really take advantage of it. Bear doesn't wear pants either, so take that as you will. But there you are. No, but it looked pretty good. Probably if you go onto her website, maybe do the contact, you might be able to get a commission. That might be the way to go there. Let's see, my only problem with individual websites, I think I know where you're going, P-Money. My only problem with individual websites is it's harder to know what's out there. Where are these sites being promoted? Usually on the streams. Usually it's on the streams, so if you go to, I'm just going to take an example here, Uncle E's stream. You go to Uncle E's stream, either they'll be promoting the book at some point during the show, or some of the moderators out there, not Bear though, might be putting in the links into the chat. So usually it's YouTube that you have to, basically like Indiegogo, a lot of the stuff is being shadow banned, so you've got to find it out through word of mouth. That's why Bear tries to link, if you go out into the description here, Bear tries to link out Indiegogo campaigns. I haven't done my due diligence with Fund My Comic, but want to put those up there. Individual websites, we're going to have those up from now on. So if you want to check out any of that stuff, there you go, right there. Right there. I'm hoping Fund My Comic works out, says Grant. Yeah, there you go. I think it just needs a little bit of work on the back end, just kind of working out some of the kinks. Also making sure that the payments processing is secure out here. And speaking of people that know about secure payment processing, hey Jeff, how you doing, man? Good to have him here. Good to have Jeff here. Let's see. I'm very curious how tough it is for the T-Rex to put on that Captain America outfit. Yeah, we were talking about that. That and pants too. That and pants too. Apparently, T-Rex Captain America is well endowed. Apparently, well endowed. You never know that. The things you find out from superheroes becoming dinosaurs. There you go. So, anyways, there you are. All right. Where was Bear here? He had one other thing here for you good people. Oh, I don't know. Do we want to talk about The Rock and Oprah? Do we want to go there? Let's see. When is we? Hour into it. I don't know. When the T-Rex says "Avengers Assemble," does it sound more like roar, 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 roar? Probably that one. Probably that one. Probably. I don't know. Is it creative bankruptcy when you just decide to say, whatever, superheroes, dinosaurs, let's mash them together, let's go with it? Is it genius? Is it genius out there? Because, I mean, all the kids love dinosaurs. All the kids love superheroes. Combine them together, I mean, you might have a winner there, but at the same time, it might be kind of lazy. Like, for example, like, you know, how does a dinosaur, maintain his secret identity? That would be a pretty good question, Kind of like the old, I don't know if people remember this, Shaquille O'Neal wanted to be Superman. Many years back, I think the whole Nick Cage sort of situation, or was it the Brandon Routh? It might have been the Brandon Routh thing. Anyways, Shaquille O'Neal, in case you don't know, a 7-8 foot tall basketball player. You really can't miss him. Really can't miss him. A big Superman fan. He wanted to be the Superman for one of the new movies. And Bear was like, yes, please get Shaquille O'Neal to be Superman. Because it'd be great. He could be great would be like Shaquille O'Neal like puts on the glasses. It's like, oh, where did Superman go? He was just here. Like, what the hell? And then he would take him off again and be like, oh, wait, Superman, you're right there. Clark Kent was just right here and he disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. It's like, he's still like 8 feet tall basketball player. It wouldn't matter if he took his glasses off or not. It doesn't really hide his identity, but I thought it was pretty funny. Still waiting for Shaquille. We don't need, what's his name, Corn Sweat and Horseface. We don't need those. We just need Shaquille O'Neal out there. Come on, James Gunn, make it happen. You know you can. You know you can. Let's see, Prince wanted to be Batman. That's true. I think also Michael Jackson was involved somehow. He wanted to be the Joker. He wanted to be the Joker, if Bear remembers correctly, which that would have been a very interesting movie. The Joker kills like a whole bunch of people and then all of a sudden starts to do the moonwalk. I think that would have been kind of interesting. Kind of interesting there, but, it just didn't work out. Just like Nick Cage Batman, or Nick Cage Superman, it just didn't work out. Oh, and now it's too late. R.I.P. Michael Jackson out there. R.I.P. Not a big fan of Michael Jackson, but, he's on the side of Michael Jackson. I think all the rumors are just that, people. Just that. Although I did want to see the movie with, what was the name of the monkey? Like Bubbles? I think it was Bubbles. They were going to make a movie out of Bubbles, right? So Bubbles, the monkey there at the Neverland Ranch. It was going to be the story of Michael Jackson told through the lens of Bubbles the monkey. They had sold the screenplay. I remember hearing about it being in production or green-lit somewhere, and then it just disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. Probably one of those things that they dump onto Netflix and nobody ever sees. But gosh darn it, Bear needs to get his bootleg copy of Bubbles the Musical. Bubbles. That would be great if it was Bubbles the Musical. No, Bubbles the Movie. Bubbles the Movie out there. There you go. There you go. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's see. So the Joker would be hitting those high notes while grabbing his crotch. Help! Help! Batman, better get out the way! Yeah, that would have been... that would have been interesting. Prince as Batman, Michael Jackson as the Joker, Batman the musical, the Batman movie you never know you wanted until now. And it's too late, people. They're both dead. Oh, we missed our chance. I guess maybe we could beat back some of the actors out there and get some of the AI, where they bring back all the dead, the dead actors and the dead, all the people, and just remake Batman '89 with Prince and Michael Jackson in the starring roles. We'll keep Kim Basinger though. Keep her. Definitely keep her. We need to get rid of the one Weasley face guy. God, the Arliss show, never liked that guy. Never liked him at all. Never liked him at all. All right, well, nobody bid on the chance to do an Oprah topic here, so we'll just go ahead. You know what? I'm just gonna bounce through it, just for the hell of it here, just to show you what we had in store. Instead, we probably did the better thing with campaign updates here, but I'll go ahead. We'll link it in. Oops. Get rid of that. There we go. There we go. You can go check this out. I'm not going to read the article or anything like that. But there you are. The Rock and the Oprah. The Oprah? Do you go the Oprah? They were basically trying to get people here in Maui. Oh, God, what a bunch of frauds here. They were going to get people in Maui to essentially give money to a campaign that they were going to run. So they could also give money and have a tax write-off. So you have all these people that had their houses just burnt to the ground. I mean, literally nothing left, including some very tragic stuff. And here, The Rock and the Oprah are coming out saying, hey, if you give money to this tax deductible foundation that I founded, we'll also donate some money. They got completely roasted here, people. Completely roasted by people saying, you know what, you can go to you-know-where. H-E, double hockey stick, people. Double hockey stick. So, that was kind of interesting there. We'll skip past all the Oprah and Rock stuff. What else did I have? Oh, I don't know how many people, by the way, there's Oprah's lovely house, untouched by fire. I noticed that there wasn't, Oprah, oh, I'm a big environmentalist. Oh, look at me, we need to save the planet, save the world. I'm like, Hawaii is essentially a tropical rainforest, and you've got like 30 trees here on your 1,000-acre property. Can you maybe plant a couple more trees, you ungrateful witch? Crying out loud. So, anyways, that's where Oprah's at. I guess riding horses? I don't know. Oprah the equestrian out there. The equestrian. There you go. P-Money, don't worry, he says, oh, thank goodness. I was terrified that something happened to Oprah's mansion. Well, one of Oprah's mansions. One of. She's got multiple. So, it's like Biden claiming to be homeless. It's like, oh gosh, they're working on my main house in Delaware, so I gotta go to my beach house in Delaware. Man, oh man, I'm almost homeless. Forget about Camp David. Forget about the actual White House. Forget about Air Force One. All the other, the embassies around the world that I can stay at. No, I am homeless. Won't you pour one out for poor Brandon here? Oprah can't ask celebrities to give money. I mean, they're not all working in strike, so they have to ask all the poor people. It's true. They're poor actors. They gotta pinch those pennies these days. Pinch those pennies. I guess that's why there's not many trees there. Not many trees there. There you go. Burning Man was a complete catastrophe. They had what was called rain. Rain came into the desert. By the way, from Hurricane Hillary out there on the West Coast. I dumped a bunch of rain out at the Burning Man. The Burning Man is a big hippie festival They got basically taken over by a bunch of tech bros and all the wealthy and all that sort of stuff. They go out there glamping in the middle of the Nevada desert for a couple days and, you know, sit in their RV, air conditioner RV, and worried about climate change and all that sort of stuff. Well, they had a little bit of climate change of their own. It made everything wet, so they locked everything down. They couldn't have people come or go. The toilets backed up and all the other stuff. They were worried about Ebola, yada, yada, yada. I probably would have way more worried about all of the leftover nuclear fallout from the multi-decades of atomic testing in the Nevada desert that they were in. You know, it's buried only like a couple inches below the soil there, you know, so you had the soldiers there in, the Russian soldiers, they tried to capture, what was that, Chernobyl? They started digging the ditches and all that sort of stuff, digging the trenches to, you know, okay, we're gonna get these bad Ukrainians, and then they came down with a bunch of cancer, because, you know, radioactivity, it just kind of went a couple inches below the soil there, and they dug right into it. Well, same thing happened here. Disturbed a whole bunch of soil out there trying to move their trucks. Everybody's just covered with mud from several inches down, and yeah, it's probably radioactive. So there you go. Looking forward to some tech bros coming down with the old cancer there, people. Something to look forward to. There you are. So that's why you never go out to the desert, in the middle of the desert, 20 miles away from the nearest road, and just kind of hang out where there was atomic fallout, people. That would be a bad vacation. Bad vacation. Let's make a huge tower of fire, putting out a lot of smoke, CO2 in the air. That will help climate change, says P. Mine. That's true. That is true. I like the ones where, like, the really rich people, the really rich, you know, where they're celebrities. They had a bunch of, like, electronic artists and whatnot. They, like, oh my god, it's raining here. Called up the helicopter to come pick them up. The helicopter came, picked them up, flew them away. It's like the last helicopter out of Saigon, the last helicopter out of Kabul. Like, see you later, suckers. Don't hang on to the skids. Bye. I'm out of here. You know, you're thinking, okay, what's the carbon footprint of, you know, taking a helicopter to pick somebody up out in the middle of the desert there, because they don't want to get stuck in a little bit of mud, a little bit of radioactive mud. No worries. No worries at all there. All right, did I have another one? Did I have another one? I'm just flying through these stories. We can probably talk about this one a little bit later. It has to do with Disney. Let's see, where am I? One of these days, be our professional show. Yada, yada. Hulu, kind of a big deal with Disney. Disney is screwed if they do. Disney is screwed if they don't. They're looking to buy out the stake from Comcast to purchase Hulu. The downside is Disney has no money. Disney has literally no money and is selling off ABC, a number of the other, Nat Geo, a couple of the other places, just to be able to stay afloat. So now Hulu comes up, they have a contract that they have to go through that they basically says, yeah, we want to buy this. They did this years back. Now they come out and they find out, hey, that amount that you agreed to, Disney, likely exceeds that $27.5 billion that you don't even have to begin with. So, little Schadenfreude here, looking at Disney probably having to sell off something just to buy Hulu, just so that they can continue their streaming service, which is losing them money. So there you go. Interesting article. We might talk about that. The next time here, people. Next time here. All right, let me get back one last time with some chats and see how you people are doing. Let's see. P. says, I can never tell if the left likes Disney or not. Okay, let's break this down. The left doesn't like anybody. Essentially, they're anti-human. So they don't like anybody. The only reason that people think that they like a certain thing is because they can use, essentially, the skin suit argument. I forget who coined it, but essentially, they find a target, they kill it, wear it as a skin suit and demand respect. So as far as Disney, all they want to do is take over Disney so they can put out a whole bunch of just very bad propaganda under the Disney name because people are fooled. They say, oh, Disney, that's family friendly. We'll let the kids sit in front of the TV for hours. Well, it's just a bunch of just very bad propaganda. So do they like Disney? No, hell no. They just want to kill Disney and wear it as a skin suit. One day they want Disney to bear DeSantis. I'm assuming Barry DeSantis? And then the next, they want actors to beat Disney. Oh, beat DeSantis. Beat DeSantis. Okay. They want Disney to beat DeSantis. And the next, they want actors to beat Disney. Well, because they are just a bunch of freaking Marxists. And that's all they want is just power. That's it. There's no like rhyme or reason or, hidden agenda. No, if you look at it, they want as much power and control as they want. So Disney, being a large corporation, they just want to take it over. And by the by, I have been, if Bear may go off on a slight rant here before we end up here. By the way, thank you everybody for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up, and subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. So one of the things Long P-Money was here, he might remember, way back when Bear was first starting his live streaming, essentially would just make a folder. At first, it was just one folder where Bear would just dump everything, pictures, all this sort of stuff, links, and yada, yada, yada. It became unwieldy. So, okay, I gotta figure out a better way to do this, but it was essentially every show just had a folder to it. Okay, here's all the pictures, all that sort of stuff. So whenever Bear went to, over to OBS, and let's go pick one here. There we go, something like that. That was actually in, probably from a year and a half ago, sometime in September or something like that. So always had to keep a separate hard drive. Always had to keep a separate hard drive there. So I was like, okay, finally, let's just go ahead and just organize all this sort of stuff. So Bear finally got around to organizing it, trying to bring it off of the hard drive, trying to bring it back onto certain stuff. So anyways, it's been fun kind of going back through some of the older folders there and kind of going back in time, kind of figuring out, oh, okay, yeah, that's what we were talking about then. So pretty neat stuff there. But yeah, I just been trying to improve all that stuff and get it a little bit better and a little bit more organized. So, when Bear's trying to do stuff, kind of go back and forth between, here we go, there's something I had there. National security leaders for Biden. That was a YouTube. I don't even know if it's still up or not, but go check it out. But yeah, finally got a lot of that stuff onto the main hard drive and trying to clean that off. Oh, the old secondary hard drive there, and hope to have a little bit better organization here. So hopefully we'll do that a little bit better here in the future. But yeah, anyways, nice going back and searching through all that sort of stuff. I had a point there somewhere, but it was lost. It was lost on Bear. So I don't know, people. With that, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Let me end the poll here. Only 17% would even consider purchasing from an artist website. So I guess they need to work a little bit more on the security and maybe a little bit more on the promotion out there as well. I guess people are still with Indiegogo. All right, let's end that poll. In the poll. Here we are. There we go. 6 votes. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for your votes. All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody out here, including Grant, P-Money, of course, Jeff Potts, and, of course, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe as well. Hey, tell people as well. Say, hey, there's this channel out there with a bear. You should go check it out. Yes, indeed. All right, people. Well, you know what? All of this talk about beating DeSantis, I don't know why that caused that, it's made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr.